Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Today we have Muhammad John here with us from Tehran, and we will be talking to him about what is happening right now. Tell us a little bit about what currently is happening over there. We'll start
Thank you,
with
Ms. Navish, for having me again, for inviting me again. It's very nice to be here. I think we've done 2 interviews before, even before, I think long ago, 6 years or 7 years ago.
that. Yes,
And
yes.
thank you again for hosting me and having me. And yeah, so on ground situation is that right now there's a situation of war. But so you see that there is a lot of damage being done by the United States, by Israel. They bombed a lot of places, a lot of civilian infrastructure, more than 10,000 civilian infrastructure has been damaged here. Police stations, hospitals, fire depots, metro stations, stadiums, malls, almost all kinds of civilian infrastructure have been hit. But at the same time, you see that despite all of this civilian and military and political also being hit, you see that people are resilient, people are showing confidence, people are people have hope in the future. They're not as depressed as they were earlier when Ayatollah Khamenei was martyred. So we see a sense of relief and a sense of hope from the new leadership because they brought in confidence as they've become the supreme leader. And yeah, I think the sentiment is sort of hopeful, but at the same time, they are angry. The Iranian people are angry. They're angry because of the fact that the West has always supported action against them. They've always backstabbed them whenever there were negotiations going on. They've always tried to incite violence in the country within the Iranian population. So they don't really, the majority of the Iranians don't really appreciate this sort of influence or this sort of maneuvering by the United States and other countries.
Right. So you spoke about the supreme leader. What is the sentiment about the new supreme leader? And in the West, the Western media, they have always portrayed this whole situation as they have hostility towards their own supreme leader, right? And then
Yeah.
two-part question. First is कि they showed कि जब supreme leader को शहीद किया Khomeini को, there was celebrations all around in Tehran and Isfahan and different cities in Iran, and ये कि there isn't backing for the new supreme leader. So just shed a little bit light on क्या है situation for the new supreme leader.
Of course, there are sentiments of some people who are not in favor of the government. Always, we see in every society there is a sentiment of people who are anti-government, extremely anti-government. I mean, you have people who are willing to burn the flags. You have people who are willing to take up arms against the state. So obviously, Iran also is a place which has these sentiments, and these sentiments, unfortunately, they are exploited. Their sentiments are exploited. उनको बाकायदा प्रोपागेंडा इतने सालों का किया है जेनजी जो इनकी नई आई है उसको इतना प्रोपेगेंडा किया इंस्टाग्राम के थ्रू, फेसबुक के थ्रू और थ्रू ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स एंड इवन राइट नाउ जब आप वीपीएन खोलते हैं, सो द वीपीएन गिव्स यू एन एड दैट बेसिकली send a live video to Mossad. You need to stand for your rights. You need to. Mossad is directly sending advertisements to Iranians through VPNs. मतलब आप देखें ये कौन सी दुनिया में होता है कि आप इतना प्रोपेगेंडा फैलाते हैं कि एक पूरी आवाम के ऊपर मैस स्केल पे आप जो है उनका माइंड चेंज करने की कोशिश करते हैं. इट आई सी इट हैपनिंग एवरीवेयर इन पाकिस्तान ऑल्सो बट इस स्केल पे नहीं होता. नॉट एट दिस स्केल. इट इज टू मच. So obviously there are elements within the people, but they are an extreme minority. मतलब 2% 5% को आप representative नहीं बना सकते लोगों का. Iranian people you've seen in the 8-9 days of absence of any supreme leader in Iran कि यहाँ पे लोगों ने बाहर protest नहीं किया. जो ट्रम्प कह रहा था कि मैं regime change के लिए लोग बाहर आ जाएंगे, I will attack and you guys come out and we will celebrate, and nobody listens to uh, the orange man. See, they don't care कि बाहर से क्या बोला जा रहा है. यहाँ पे लोग गुस्सा होते हैं उल्टा और ज्यादा जब ट्रम्प ऐसी बातें करता है तो और ज्यादा बिकॉज they've had a bad experience. देखिए यहाँ पे जब इन्फ्लेशन के टाइम पे ये लोग जेन्युइनली प्रोटेस्ट के लिए निकले तब उन प्रोटेस्टर्स को किस तरीके से टर्न करके राइटर्स बना दिया. तो दे फील जेन्युइनली उनको जेन्युइनली गुस्सा आता है इस चीज से कि ये क्यों बाहर से बैठ के हमारे ऊपर जो है डिक्टेशन चल रही है. हमें प्रोटेस्ट करना है, हम प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे, हमारी मर्जी है। बट
Mm.
जब वहां पे सेंटिमेंट्स मोसाद वाले और CIA वाले आ जाते हैं तो दे ऑब्वियसली उनको उनको एक अजीब सी एक फीलिंग आती है और वो दूर हो जाती है इन चीज़ों से। सो मैंने यही देखा है कि आवाम जो है यहाँ पे जितना यूनाइटेड है राइट नाउ, पीपल हैव नेवर बीन मोर यूनाइटेड देन दे आर राइट नाउ इन ईरान। आई हैव सीन दिस, आई हैव बीन हियर फॉर 12 डे वॉर, आई हैव बीन हियर फॉर अदर प्रोटेस्ट, आई हैव बीन हियर ड्यूरिंग Mahsa Amini's time. I feel that right now Iranian opposition voice is nowhere to be seen. मतलब वो इको मतलब जिसे कहते हैं ना जरा सा भी कुछ मुझे नहीं नजर आ रहा कि किसी को ऑपोजिशन हो। Although France 24 and CNN and BBC will show you pictures or videos from rooftops जहाँ पे 3-4 लोग वही पेड लोग खड़े होके जो है वो बात नारे लगा रहे होंगे। So it is ridiculous. I ये सारा प्रोपेगेंडा वेस्ट ने किया and they found out कि यहाँ पे regime change नहीं हो सकता। You
Yeah.
cannot have a regime change against the people because the people are a regime.
Right, right. Actually, in my opinion, I would say कि जो Venezuela में हुआ, uh, see, they haven't been able to understand the Muslim people. It's not about the regimes and the governments. जो Venezuela में हुआ ना कि he took that one person out, you know, जो leader था, जो president था, जो भी था,
Yes.
and then he put a puppet, right? And it
Yes.
just
And
but
same cannot happen with Iran. Miss Navish, I'm
it's
sorry.
not gonna happen in Iran. This is like what thousands of years old, you know, a established, uh,
3,500 years old establishment, yeah.
yeah,
They've never been colonized, वो कभी भी colonize नहीं हुए,
exactly.
कभी भी colonize नहीं हुए.
And
And
also, we have to note that in their 500 years, they haven't waged a war. They haven't started a war. So if you start a war with a civilization that hasn't, you know, poked anybody, then you're gonna obviously have retaliation. Why would you?
absolutely true. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Spot on. Agree with you.
Exactly. So, so what is the reaction to the new leader?
Oh, they're very happy. They're very confident. I think the political and military leadership and the people in general, they've all been, as I said before, they've all been united under a single umbrella. The supreme leader is not just a political authority. They're also a spiritual authority. They're also a religious authority. So I think that the Iranian people have sort of come under the umbrella. वो unite हो गए हैं उनके नाम के अंदर, उनके बैनर के अंदर। और लोगों को लगता है कि यहाँ पे जो मैं मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम सेइंग दिस देन वेस्ट विल टेल यू नहीं नहीं ये तो प्रोपागेंडा है। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली अगर ऐसा होता कि यहाँ पे आवाम खिलाफ होती तो वी वुड हैव सीन मिस मैविश 8-9 days without leadership and a country survives whilst being bombed by the United States and Israel. I think it's a big deal. It really
It's a
proves कि यहाँ पे शायद यहाँ पे जितना स्ट्रांग है स्टेट उतना कहीं भी नहीं है। कोई दूसरा मुल्क होता ना अभी तक खत्म हो चुका होता। आई थिंक यूएस के लिए एक दिन की बात है किसी भी मुल्क को गिराना। But see how they're standing. So I think that this is the resolve and the resilience and the unity of the Iranian people.
Actually, at this point, experts and analysts are saying that the U.S. and Israel have already lost this war, and now they don't
Yeah,
know which way to go because the new
they have no
regime has
idea what
come
to
in.
do.
I mean, the
Absolutely.
new leadership
They're
has come
confused.
in, and
Yeah.
you know, things are pretty much they are destroying the country, but it's
They
you
thought
know,
they thought that sorry to cut you off, Mr. Harsh. I think they thought that we will go in, we'll have a good regime change. I'll select Trump was thinking that I'll select a leader in 2 days and then I'll go out. The problem is that Netanyahu has been putting I don't know what kind of delusional ideas into his head that he should go in and do the same mistake that he's been repeating since a very long time. So perhaps it's the lobby, the money that he's taken from different lobbies, that the Adelsons and all the others. So I think perhaps that's the case why he's so adamant on crushing the Iranian regime as he calls it.
right, right. So, what about the deal, the new real deal? Where do you think? Is there a way to sit down on the table and have a discussion at any point? You think?
I think the only way they can have a start of negotiation is when the United States runs away from here. And I mean, they should pack up and go back to where they came from. Miss Mavish, I'll take your leave if that's okay. One more question. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So let me just quickly ask you, what do you think is happening from this point forward? Like I said, there's no deal, and like you said, there's no deal until they leave. So what do you think is going to happen now?
Ms. Navish, I think that Iran is definitely going to win this war. This is my personal opinion. Otherwise, see, why is it going to win the war? So, for example, there's no regime change, right? And the US can only survive for I don't know how many days you can survive. The Trump administration can survive in this economic condition. And with all of the threat that Iran has given, with all of the missiles that it is launching, I think they will have to go back. If they don't go back, I think the other thing that that might be done is a nuclear, I think, a nuclear bomb or something. I don't know. So this is something that either two, but regime won't change. Their objective of regime change won't happen.
Right. That's not going to happen. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And
Thank you, Ms.
soon-
Ravish.
someday
Yes,
again.
for sure. For sure.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Ravish. Have a good day. Thank you.